What's going on, everyone? Scott here. We're back to talk about another Michigan State basketball game, and one that is, for all accounts, a must-win game. They have number 10, Illinois, coming into the Breslin Center today, 2 o'clock on CBS. Michigan State did play Illinois about a month ago, early January. Illinois did win 71-68. A game that was tight the whole way. Illinois was up by 3 at halftime, and it stayed pat in the second half, finishing even, Illinois winning by 3. That was a game in which was a rare occurrence that we keep talking about on this show, but Michigan State actually did win the rebounding battle. 37-34, won the offensive glass 13-8, but did lose the defensive glass 24-26. But overall, winning the rebounding battle by 3, that's a positive. Bad thing for Michigan State that was unlike some of their other wins this season is they only had 10 assists. They did hold Illinois to 11. They also did hold Illinois to 4 fast break points, but in turn they only got 2 fast break points themselves. That's something they're going to need to turn around and change if they want to pull off this big win in the Breslin Center against number 10 Illinois this Saturday. Now, when we played Illinois last time, they were obviously without Terrence Shannon Jr., who is arguably one of the best players in the conference. He was suspended, but he is back. He has been back for a handful of games now. And just looking at his last 5, he's still getting a good scoring output. 18, 23, 12, 12, and 16. Which all those, for the most part, are under his averaging 20 points a game when he is playing. 16 games played this season. But he's someone you're always going to have to keep an eye on. As Izzo says, you need, guys like that you need 4 to 6 eyes on. He hasn't had one of those, massive games that's going to hurt you. But he's obviously more than capable of doing so. So we'll have to try to slow him down. He also adds 4 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, and a block, while shooting 47% from the field and 35% from 3. Definitely something need to keep an eye on and try to slow him down. Another guy who Michigan State fans should be very accustomed to, Coleman Hawkins, absolutely killed us last time out. He only did have 15 points last game, but he did add 7 rebounds as well. But when you look at the box score from last game, one of the things that killed Michigan State was allowing 3 players from Illinois to score 15 points and also 2 other Illini players to score 10-plus points. That's 5 guys in double figures. Can't happen. In turn for Michigan State, but I had mentioned on Tuesday night after that Minnesota game for us in the after show, we can't seem to get, of our 4 main guys, we can't seem to get 2 or more of them. We can get 2 of them to play solid on any given game, but we can't get more than 2 of them to play good or better on the same night. We have seen it a couple times. The game against Illinois early in January is one of those times that we did see that. This was a game where Tyson added 17, AJ 16, Jaden 13, and Malik 14. Malik 14 and 7 rebounds. Not a bad game. But the thing is, that's not happening all the time. If you look at Tuesday in Minnesota, Tyson had a good game. Jaden had a good game. AJ did not have a good game. Malik did not have a good game either. They were doubling him in the post, and he had to, every time they doubled him in the post, he wasn't able to do anything and kind of just had to bring it back out to the wing, reset it, and reset the play, and then that's how we got so late in the shot clock a lot of times. So we need to get more than 2 guys going. If we get more than 2 guys going, then, we've seen what happened. I believe the Penn State game was another game. We did have, 3 or 4 of our guys going. And the Baylor game where we had 3 or 4 of our guys going up. And I almost said Indiana State too, but I believe that was the period where Jaden was struggling. But I believe we did have 3 of our 4 guys, going at that time. Jumping back, we kind of jumped around a little bit there. But jumping back, Illinois' actually second leading scorer is Marcus Domask, averaging 16, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Only shooting 24% from a 3, but a guy that can knock him down. Another guy that can knock him down, Luke Goody, shooting 38%, one of their better 3-point shooters. Second on the team, only to Coleman Hawkins, which we saw that firsthand last time. Coleman, going back mentioning him, 12 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Malik, more than likely, will draw that assignment again. You got to try to contain him as best as you can so he doesn't get you like he did last time. Ty Rodgers, a guy that only averages 7 points, 6 rebounds, but last time out against Michigan State, he had 15. He was one of the 3 guys with 15. So it'll be interesting to see how we try to match up with him. He was able to get to the line a couple times last time as well. So we'll see what we throw at him, and especially when you look at their roster, Illinois doesn't really play any centers, and obviously we play Maddie, we play Carson, we play Jackson. Book you can say is the center, but really he's this year's playing more of a stretch 4. But can any of our centers, who we've seen a lot of inconsistency from, can one of them, show up and have a scoring game? If anyone, obviously the most likely seems like Jackson. Hasn't got a lot of spin. Obviously, last time against Illinois was one of his first games back. Only played a minute. He has seen like a steady increase in minutes, but still only averaging, I believe, about 5 minutes a game this season. But would like to see the ball thrown down to him, try to go to work against some of the smaller guys from Illinois, especially since they don't have any big, their main big one is Dane Danger, but especially last time out against Michigan State, only played 5 minutes, and he's, 6'9", not like we're playing a Zach Edey down there or anything. And I believe Courtney Hawkins is even taller than Danger too, but Danger's the only one who really plays that spot that gets much run for the Illini. Then just some more analytics about Illinois. They are number 6 in the country in adjusted efficiency. They also defend the 2-point shot very well, top 15 in the country there. And this is a team that's a game and a half back of Purdue, so they still have aspirations of raising a regular season Big Ten title, and they're probably locked into a top 4 seed in the Big Ten tournament. But with this win, they're solely in position to try to chase Purdue down these last couple weeks, and they play Purdue their second to last game of the season. So they got a lot to play for as well. But I do think for Michigan State, as I kind of mentioned off the jump in this episode, this is a must-win for Michigan State. You have to win. You are currently sitting 1-5 in Quad 1 games. I'm sorry. You're currently sitting at 2-7 overall in Quad 1 games. And you have 2 Quad 1 game opportunities left. This game today against Illinois at home is going to be your best shot, because the only other one is against Purdue at Mackey, where you're favored to lose by 11 points. This game, despite everything that's going on, despite that loss Tuesday, which Minnesota is a good team, it's not a horrible loss. But given after all that and the inconsistencies we've seen in this team this season, the metrics still love this team. Bartorvik still have them number 15 in the country. And they have them favored to win this game by 3, 75-72. Yes, Illinois, you think the home court usually about 3 points, you could say, and Illinois won by 3 when it was at home for them. But that game was also without their best player in Terrence Shannon. So we'll see how that goes. Something's got to give. But anyway, this is a big game that Michigan State has to win. So we'll see y'all after the game, see what happens. But thank you all so much for watching. Peace out and go green.